This morning, I woke up. I was just going through the internet and I went to our Instagram. By the way, if you're not following us on Instagram, our handle is Dreamers Pro, same name as the channel. And also follow me on Instagram. My handle is CTABANZ. So someone sends me a pretty interesting article, and it's from MSN.com. And he goes, something worth checking out. And I look at the title. I'm like, this is interesting. And I want to show you the title. It says, NBA shock. LeBron voted most overrated by fellow players in anonymous poll. And I was like, oh my Lord, here we go. People about to lose their damn minds. Okay, so let's get into this report here. It continues on. It says, despite his historic achievements, some league peers no longer view LeBron James with the same respect as before. In a recent anonymous survey conducted by The Athletic, over a third of active NBA players responded to various questions about their colleagues. One of the most eye-catching categories was most overrated player, where LeBron James received 2.2% of the vote. While the percentage may seem small, seeing such a legendary figure on the list raised eyebrows. LeBron wasn't the only big name mentioned. Other stars like Drew Holiday, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Paul George, Tyler Hero also tied with the same percentage. At the top of the list was Tyrese Halliburton, who led with a striking 14.4%, followed closely by Rudy Gobert, who continues to stir debate over his defensive accolades. While Gobert and Halliburton still have much to prove in the postseason, LeBron's inclusion is surprising. With 4 NBA championships and 4 MVP awards, his legacy is already cemented. Still, after 22 seasons in the league, some players feel that his current impact no longer matches his legendary status. This season, LeBron posted solid numbers: 24.4 points per game, 7.8 rebounds, 8.2 assists, but criticisms are aimed particularly at his defense. Some players no longer view him as an intimidating force on the court, a stark contrast to the dominance he once represented. Beyond LeBron's individual perception, the poll also revealed a slight drop in the reputation of the Los Angeles Lakers organization. Once seen as a top destination in the NBA, the Lakers were voted the 6th best franchise, trailing the Warriors, Thunder, Celtics, Clippers, and Heat. It appears the glamour of Hollywood isn't as magnetic as it used to be. Still, the Lakers remain legitimate contenders in the Western Conference, with LeBron James and Rob Pelinka continue to shape the team's identity. While some players now call him overrated, others know that if the Lakers want to chase another finals appearance, LeBron must once again rise to the occasion. What are my thoughts about this? Well, let's get the shock value part out of it. Oh, LeBron is overrated. Let's get that out the way. Okay, everybody's got it out of their system. Okay, let's come back to reality. What is this poll saying? This poll, I believe, is saying that LeBron isn't as good as people make him out to be, but it's based on what they've seen in the past. I don't think anybody with any sense anywhere can tell me that LeBron James, look, LeBron's career average is what? 27, 7, and 7. If LeBron this season was averaging 27, 7, and 7, I don't care what you say. No one is going to convince me that this LeBron averaging 27 points, 27, 7, and 7 is as good as a 28-year-old LeBron. Nobody would. And this is the problem with stats. This is what Kenny Smith said. He said there are 3 types of lies. There are lies, damn lies, and stats. Because stats can tell you any story. They don't tell you the context. Stats don't even factor in the era. They don't factor in none of that. All they just give you are blind numbers. LeBron is clearly not as good as he was before. I mean, this is clear. A 26-year-old LeBron averaging 26 points, let's say 6 rebounds, 8 assists in Miami is better, much better than a 39, 38-year-old LeBron James averaging 28, 8, and 8, or 30, whatever. It's not the same. How do we know this? We know this by simply watching the game. This is the problem when you just use stats as your argument. You see, LeBron fans? Now I'm actually showing you why your dumbass arguments actually work against you. Because even you, LeBron fans, who twerk it up all day long, are y'all really going to tell me that if LeBron had better numbers right now than he did at the age of 28, 29, 30, he's better than, like, let's be for real. He's not better. He's not better for a few reasons. Number one, those numbers that LeBron used to put up 10 years ago, whatever it was, actually had an impact on the game. These numbers don't impact winning as much as they used to. That's number one. Number two, his energy. Look at LeBron's substitution patterns now versus when he was younger. So he was more energetic. Clearly, we all know this. His athleticism was clearly much, much more lethal then than it is now. And finally, his defense, which also goes back into his energy and his athleticism. He had more energy, more stamina, and therefore he could play defense more consistently. What all NBA level defense have you seen LeBron play in the last 5, 6, 7 years? So anybody saying that, oh, it's just a bunch of stupidity, irrespective of the numbers. I'm sorry, because basketball is a game you evaluate with your eyes. If it's just were stats, there would be no need for general managers and scouts and workouts and all of that, because they can just look at the stat sheet. So clearly, even the NBA and all of these guys don't adhere to this stupidity that a lot of these guys like to propagate all over the place. It's just you guys that like to sit up there and beat your meat with a bucket of honey sitting next to you while you're watching LeBron James. That's all it is. So what they're saying is, for the way he is hyped in the media and discussed, and LeBron would do this and LeBron would do that, they're like, nah, that's not the reality. And I agree. It's not.